Good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are. Today, we are in the kitchen, and welcome to my kitchen again. Um, Sometimes we don't have enough time to cook something, and we're thinking about ordering maybe a pizza, whatever you like. But what if you have 10 minutes and less than $10? Can you make something for you and your significant other? Can you cook something decent for two in that 10 minutes, spending that much money? So today I'm gonna make something really simple for you guys. It's a very simple, friendly recipe that don't call for a lot of ingredients. For your convenience, I already prepare everything. Sorry about the light. I'm still new to this. So I'm going to show you the ingredient, and we are going to watch the clock, and we will see if we can make a 10-minute meal under $10 for two people. Okay, let me introduce you to the ingredient. So today we are going to work with scallop. As you can see, I already seasoned my scallop. Just a little bit of Italian herb, um, black pepper, and a dash of salt. We're gonna make couscous, and I will show you how in a few minutes. And your other ingredient, you don't have to use the whole thing, but half onion, medium size, depending on what you like. It could be yellow, it could be red. I like white and yellow onion, not sweet. Two tomato. I use Roma tomato, but you can use cherry tomato. Actually, for the pasta, cherry tomato are the best one because they are a little bit sweet, but not too sweet. And here, as you can see, I diced green pepper, red pepper, and I cut some green onions. You are also going to need extra virgin oil. The brand doesn't matter. A little bit of salt, and I like to use this jerk seasoning. It's really good. It's not that expensive, and a bottle like this can last about 4 to 5 months. As you can see, I have my pans ready. So let's start right away. So here is my clock, and then we will see if we can all make it together in 10 minutes. So I'm going to switch the camera to the cooking station so you can follow me from beginning to the end. And to make it easier, I will organize the recipe from what takes more time to what takes less time. Okay, you ready? Okay, let's go. So what you want to start first is heat the olive oil. Heat your pan in a medium pan like this one. You can heat it up. Medium to high, depending on whether you're using electric stove or gas. This one is electric, so I will go with 8. It's 0 to 10. In the medium pan, you will put about 2 spoons of olive oil. I can just eyeball because I've been doing that for a long time. So the oil is going, is getting ready. I will turn on my pot. Is water for the couscous. I will turn it to high as well. This is about 1.5 cup of couscous. When it's ready, it will give you about 3 servings. So for every 1 cup of couscous that you have, you need 2 cups of water. So my water was already ready for your convenience, and it's going. So my olive oil is getting hot already. Don't let it produce fumes, because when olive oil is too hot, it's not as healthy as it needs to be for you to enjoy anymore. So the olive oil is almost ready, and I will start right away with the onion. Follow. That's the first ingredient that goes into the pan. You start with the onion. I love to cook with a lot of onions, but in this case I will just put 3/4 of the medium onion that I have. So you can hear, I'll put this one aside. You can hear my onion that are already seasoning. As always, you flash fry your onion. That's the sound that you're looking for. The onion are going, and then you can add your tomato. Okay. Everybody is in the pool. They're happy friends. As you can see, my water for the couscous is already boiling. So I will turn it off. And I will focus on the onion for now. Going on with the tomato. Good pasta is always start with onion and tomato. Getting to know each other. At this point, I will put 2 dashes of salt. And turn on the heat to high. If you have 10 minutes, you always want to start with the tomato first, because that would take you about 8 minutes to get the tomato ready where you need to be. So you always start with tomato first, with the onion. For about 8 minutes, you let it go together. Meanwhile, I will take care of the scallop. The scallop are like shrimp. They don't require a lot of time to cook. Sometimes people will advise you to cook it with butter, but for me, I would just season it really lightly, and I will do it with olive oil today. And I will show you how you handle these guys. Because we are cooking in high, always check your tomato so it doesn't burn. Turn it constantly. And if you want to speed up the process, you can add a few drops of water and cover it with the lid. What I'm going to do now, I will add a few drops of water and I will cover it with the lid, and I will go back to it. I will start with the scallop. Same thing with the scallop. You just need a bed of olive oil. Go on medium, not high for the scallop, because they are really delicate. So I will start this on high. So the tomato is cooking. It's getting there. I will add more olive oil later. You need about 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes for the couscous to be ready. This is what you need to do. You get your couscous. This is the water that we boil. You pour it into your couscous. Just about when the couscous is submerged like this, you cover it. I usually use plastic wrap, but you can just put a lid on it. But it will seal the heat inside, the hot water inside, and then it will speed up the cooking process. And I put it in the oven, and I will release it in 5 minutes. The tomato is almost ready. Because it's almost ready, turn it to medium and continue the cooking process. At this time, you can add these guys. They cook very fast, so you don't want to cook them for the whole 10 minutes. You want them for the last 4 or 5 minutes, so they will be crunchy when you're enjoying your pasta. I think that's enough. And I will add a little bit more of olive oil. We're coming to the 7-minute mark. So it's time for me to get the scallop ready because we are almost there. It's almost ready. I will crank up the heat a little bit. Medium was just about hot, but if I want to stay under the 10 minutes, I need to crank up the heat a little bit. I will put the plastic wrap away. And the scallops are very delicate, so you want to use these tongs to put them. Let me turn the camera so you can see what I'm doing. You individually put them in your hot olive oil. There you go. You just need about 2 minutes on one side, and then 1 minute on the other side, and they are ready. Don't overcook them. At this point, the pasta is ready. It's just waiting for my scallops, which should not take time. And the couscous as well is almost done. So I will put this away. Let me show you real quick. So these are my scallops. As you can see, they're already changing colors. On the other side, the pasta is almost ready. I will turn off, not off, but I will lower down the heat for the pasta. They are just waiting for the scallop. And then, meanwhile, I will start flipping those. Like I said, just 2 minutes on one side, and then 1 minute on the other side. Let me put this one back here because I need my 2 hands. Sorry about that. And then always make sure, if you can, use a non-stick pan for the scallop because they tend to stick at the bottom. Okay, we are getting to the end. Let me see. I will lower it. So my couscous should be ready. Yes, it is ready. And the scallops are almost ready as well. forgot to turn one or two of them. So the scallop are ready. So all we are going to do now is put them together with the pasta so they can absorb a little bit of the tomato. We put them together. And just because I use scallop don't mean that you have to use scallop. It was just what I had today, but you can do the same thing with shrimp, which will take even less time. So at this time I just give a quick whisk. Everybody is happy, they're all friends, they get to know each other, and then we will plate, we will let it cook for 1 more minute, and then we will plate everything. So you get your plate. Okay. As you can see, just 3 or 5 minutes. Most of the time, if you want it al dente, 3 minutes will be fine, but 5 minutes is really what you need for your couscous, and it's ready. It will be better for the couscous if you use a fork to grate it out of the pan, whatever pan you use, just like this. I will just make a bed of couscous. And the pasta is ready. Like I said, it's a serving for two. So let's serve one side. And there you go. Here you have your couscous with pasta and scallop in 15 minutes. So I will stop the clock now, and you can enjoy a delicate meal that costs less than $10. We had the scallop on sale for like $10, but we use it for 3 different meals, and we still have some. 2 tomato is about $1 or 50 cents, depending on where you buy. 1 onion, usually you should get a bag of onion for under $3. Quarter of a green pepper and red pepper, and then 1 little bunch of green onion. But it's yours to enjoy. I will give you rendezvous on Saturday or Sunday for another quick, easy video. I hope you enjoy this because I'm going to enjoy my meal. I see you guys next time. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you know somebody that might be interested with my easy cooking in 10 minutes or 15 minutes, let them know my channel. It's Follow Me in the Kitchen. And then if you like, you can subscribe, and I'm waiting for your comment. I see you. Bye-bye.